Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. The NFL Players Association has ended their contract with Panini 3 years early, and from what I've read, they're looking to enter into a 20-year contract with Fanatics. Now, I am not Clarence Darrow, Judge Ito, or my cousin Vinny, but here's what I think it means. Once they dip the quill in the ink, Fanatics can start to make football cards this year with the player names on there, hence the NFL Players Association. They still need the NFL contract to have logos on there, and ultimately, that is what we want. So your homework for today, let me know, what do you want? Either drop it in the comments or even make your own content and tag me as well. But here's what I want. I want products to come out on time, in a timely manner. So for example, with the NFL, around the 4th of July, have your flagship set come out, and then around the preseason, week 1, release your first quality retail product like a Mosaic would be, and then scatter those products throughout the season. Include your hobby products also in there as well. Now, as far as sets go, I would like them kind of pare down the sets. As Topps and Fanatics did earlier, they kind of got rid of opening day, Topps Fire, Topps Gallery. Just have less sets. Kind of overwhelming sometimes because we do want to open up and buy a lot of these products, but there's just so many. Prices. So I would kind of like to see maybe like a 3-tiered system where your flagship is costing around like $15 for a blaster, and then something like a chrome product will be more of like $24 to $30, even $35, and then you'll have your have your expensive hobby products for those that like those, and also have your moderately priced hobby products like this Topps Chrome was $100 for a hobby box. That's not bad. Topps Stadium Club Chrome around $125 with your autographs. I think that would kind of make everyone happy. Those kids or people that just kind of like building sets, something affordable, and those like the higher end stuff, it's still there. Now, redemptions, Fanatics. When you sign a player to do redemption, say you got until this date to do it, otherwise send that money back in. I guarantee the players are going to get everything done then. So let me know, what do you think about this whole Fanatics, NFL Players Association? I'm sure the NBA will be next. All right, class is in session, and today's number is dedicated to the number 4. It's been a long episode so far, but my childhood was saved. I grew up on the mean streets of Chicago, the south side of Chicago, as a Packer fan, and Brett started playing when I was in 3rd grade. He made it easy for me to grow up and be a Packer fan in Bear Country. All right, so today we are getting into one more package of hobby. These jumbos were pretty good. And one more thing about the autographs, that Matthew Liberatore autograph I opened the other day or last week, that was an awesome autograph. I could read it. I could read his name. Sometimes we get autographs and you just see some squiggles or some initials. We should at least see the resemblance of a first and last name on the cards. We got a Cal Mitchell on the gold rookie card right there. Corbin Burns. I got a bunch of these Corbin Burns cards. This one's numbered. Okay, it is numbered. It is 8 out of 75. I almost went right past that there on the aces. Very sharp. So I don't have the numbered one. George Brett. Oh, I better get back to home plate to pick up that bat with all the pine tar on there. One of my favorite moments as a kid growing up watching that video. Welcome to the 2020 Club. Michael Harris, the second man. He is on fire. Going to be a lot of base here. Suzuki, Cubbies won last night. That is always good to see. All right, that's going to be it. Going into Topps Chrome. Probably my favorite product of the year. Stadium Club Chrome. That was pretty sweet as well. Spencer Strider. Nick Plummer. Magglio Ordonez on the refractor. Talked about sharing the hot tub with him a couple episodes ago. And Julio Urias. A couple more here. And I feel like with this platinum, I've seen it in Target in probably 2 waves, and both waves have been just as good. Sometimes you kind of get them a little bit later on and they're nowhere near what they were before. But Wave 1 and Wave 2 are both pretty good to me, I feel like. All right, so we have not seen a mini diamond out of this light box yet. This one feels a little bit thicker. Let's see. O'Neal Cruz. Sharp looking card. Is that a variation? I gotta take it off camera here to look. It is not. The variation is not. But we do have a Lou Bob here. 79 out of 99. Very sharp. Cards by Mark. I won his contest for the home run challenge last week with Luis Robert Jr. I did use 3 of my home run challenge cards over the weekend with him. Won on one of them. All right, pretty sweet right there. Now it's time for NFL predictions. We are going to get into the Jacksonville Jaguars here today and open up one Packer Chronicles. This one feels thick as well. All right, Jared Goff, Josh Jacobs. So with Fanatics taking over, I am looking forward to Stadium Club for the NFL. These photogenic are awesome. I mean, ultimately, I would like to see the two companies play nice. I do think it'll be good to have, multiple options out there, but I just don't think it's going to do it every time. Romeo Doubs back-to-back. So I'll call it right now. This year, Romeo Doubs, when he scores 1 touchdown in a game, it'll be 2. We come for the crazy predictions, folks. Josh Allen on the blue, very sharp on the photogenic. And let's see our schedule here. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm sorry, we're actually doing the Minnesota Vikings. I'm sorry about that. Now, Vikings fans, you may want to stop now. I feel like it's going to be a huge rebuild year for them. The experts are saying over 8.5 is -110. Here's what I have. They're going to beat Tampa Bay. They're going to beat Philly, actually. Kind of start off hot, and then things get bad. They will lose against the Chargers, Carolina, Kansas City, Chicago, San Francisco, Green Bay, and Atlanta. And New Orleans. Man, it's a rough stretch. They will finally beat Denver and Chicago, and they're gonna lose against Chicago, and then roll into their bye, and it's straight losses from there on out. Losses against the Raiders, Cincinnati, Detroit, Green Bay, and Detroit again. And that's only 3 wins, folks. Only 3 wins. It's going to be a rebuild year for the Vikings. We thought they were going to be doing that with Kellen Mond. It didn't work out. Dalvin Cook leaving. Sorry, Vikings fans. But class is dismissed.